What's up, world? I'm CJ, and this is my camper van. Moments before I cut a giant hole in the roof. What's up, friends and enemies? Exciting episode today. So here's our new window. Today we're gonna put this in the roof, and yeah, let's get cracking. Okay, as you can see, we have the area cleared out. First thing we gotta do is take all the shit off the ceiling and see what kind of hole we gotta cut. So the first thing we gotta do is get this bar off, and then we gotta strip the panel kind of in the middle. I will want to put this back up. We're gonna mount it off to the side, I think. Okay, now we got the trim off. I'm gonna pull this entire panel. To do that, we've gotta move these lights as well. Oh shit, you know what? We gotta take these lights off first. These lights have gotta come out. These lights are actually hardwired in originally, and so as you can see, there's no disconnect. So instead of cutting these, yeah, these are hardwired in. So I actually cut slots in here so we can just pass this through sideways and pull the whole panel out without cutting these off. Take it, oh shit, go through the slot, shove it in the ceiling, take this one, put it through the slot, shove it in the ceiling. Okay, all right, got that out of the way. So underneath here, we got the lights that are hanging down. I just have this thermal shit we got to peel up. So that's the sheet metal underneath that we have to cut. Okay, as you can see, there's actually ridges in the roof that help it keep it stable. The issue with that is you have to cut the window between the ridges. So when we mount this window on the top, it's got to fit, because if it's cut halfway between one of these bubbles, the surface is not flat, right? So we want it flat all the way around, so your seal on the bottom of this is flat, right? If it's like tilted one way or there's a big gap, that's not going to be good. We don't want that. Okay, you guys may not want to do this, but I'm getting some movement in the roof here between the member and the roof, and I'll show you in a second, but the glue is separating. So I'm pushing this up, and I'm resetting the bend in the metal so it's pushing. So that will give me I want as much lift on the mounting point as possible so the water runs off it, right? I don't want it moving around on me, so we're just gonna bend this metal a little bit.
What you doing? I'm like, why the fuck am I not doing? That's where your steel bar comes to? That's not even where you had it before. Fits over, like a clamp that fits over this. That actually would be real cheap to do.
Hey, we are up on the roof, and we got the window mocked up. I'm on this roof, hopefully, without falling off. We got window mock boys down there for moral support. Alright, so we're going to flip this. We got the ridges we got to look out for, and then we're just going to mark on the inside and cut it. I have my panel, so this is the backer board for the window that goes on the inside of the roof. We're going to cut this to size and fit it inside the van. What?
I said, you need a hand back?
I'm going to cut the bevel and should just pop right in. We're doing it! We're fucking doing it! plowing right along. Okay, we're plowing right along. Oh God, there goes the earphones. Cut, and then I've actually dialed the hole in, and I'm good. I'm cutting a little bit extra so the metal does catch, so there's no sharp metal. Before we do that, we've got to take the wood out and glue that wood in, clean it, glue it, and screw that down. Then we can put the window in. Okay, as you can see, we got the back glued, and we are going to take that and try to get it up in there without making too much of a mess. Okay, silicone versus a paintable, because silicone is going to be tougher. Like, say, like something like this. This is not going to dry that well. I used that for the solar panels. I'll never use it again. Okay. Alright, we got the glue. We got the glue on the back, and we're gonna get this sucker installed. Now, how did I do this before? I think we went, fuck, get out of the way. Up on this side first. And then I gotta wedge it in as far back as I can to get it to clear this. Okay, that's easier than now. That glue's not just gonna hold itself, so we have this board, and we're gonna wedge it. Now, the issue is that silicone takes a full day to dry, so we're gonna have to wedge it and screw it before it moves. Okay, we've come back in. Wow, I got caulk on the lens. Jesus. We've come back inside. Jesus. Come back inside. I had to scrape all the rubber bits out of the existing channel, and then now we're just cleaning it up with a wire bristle brush, which technically I shouldn't be doing because this is steel, so it's harder than the aluminum. It's actually taking away material. I recommend using a bronze brush or something softer, but basically just doing that, going around the channel and cleaning it up. I didn't even wipe this window down, really. I'm just getting the rubber bits out. Okay, so now that we got the rubber out, I'm just gonna give it a quick cleanup. Here's a pro tip: if you're working with aluminum, steel wool, rub it gently. You can even do it wet. I do it dry. Gives it a nice soft finish. Another pro tip: blaster. Clean. Okay, we are getting on time. It is 7:15, so we really gotta turn up the speed, I think, and get this. Oh shit, it's all blown out. Okay, we got it glued all on the channel, and I'm gonna put it up on the ceiling and screw it in. Okay, we're back on the roof. We have the hole cut, and I have it screwed into the plywood underneath. In addition, we have a layer of glue in between, sandwiching both. Now, new window, and I have the glue all around the edge. Now, I face this window going back, so when we're driving, the wind and the water can run right over it. So actually a little bit better. I got some shit over here. Get it off of this. There we go. Okay. Now, might have to take this window out in a week because we have a new one coming that doesn't have all the cracks in it. So we're just gonna lower this down. You know what? I'm actually gonna open this up and then lower this down just like that. Oh, shit. Okay, looks good. I'm getting a little bit of a dip in the roof. It might be because I'm standing on it. All right, so let's get this lined up, and then we're gonna just drill all the way around. I'm running out of film on this camera though, so I'm gonna kill it. Okay, to make this easy on myself, I'm using, oh, well, I won't be using that screw. To make this easy on myself, I'm using a self-tapper screw. Fuck, shit. Turns out we actually needed that screw and that one. Okay, I'm using a self-tapping screw, and that's just gonna cut right through the metal and allow me to screw right in. Okay, brilliant, love it. See how easy that fucking was? All right, we're gonna finish the rest. Okay, we're about done here. I'm gonna get cleaned up. I have this pinned with a few screws. I'm just gonna let it sit, and I'm gonna let that glue set up before I even touch it. All right, next step. Okay, we're about wrapped up. I'm going to clean this while I have it in the shop bay. I've got the power washer right there. I'm dirty, I'm filthy, I'm tired, but I got a couple more things to do, and I think we're good. Overspray paint from where they covered up the thing, and then I'm getting a lot of these black shit's growing on the roof, so I need to clean that because I actually want to clear coat and make this nice and clean up here again. Okay, we got everything wrapped up, cleaned, we got the skylight in, and I am fucking exhausted, hungry, ready to be done. Okay, see you guys next time.
How does it look up there?